Hi guys, and welcome to another Wave 4 video. Last time I did a war conquest as Belgium, and if you missed the video, that's because I didn't do a video. I did a live stream. But here I am, I'm back to doing actual videos. Anyway, today is the week 12 of War Conquest Madness series, which means that it's the week where I pick which nation I'm gonna play as. And I choose, just kidding, I won't do Germany. Instead I'm gonna do Peru. Why Peru? Well, I believe Peru is probably the best country in the entire South America to do war conquest as. Plus on top of that, I'm gonna show you one crazy cheese which I just discovered now, and honestly it's genius and it works as any country. Also, I won't play on Armin because look at this, that's because my game files are modified, because I keep working on sejozwak mod. Let's start with industrial effort. I'm gonna go for basic machine tools and electronic mechanical engineering. I guess since Loreto is gonna get infrastructure, I'm gonna build factories down here in the States which won't get it. I'm gonna convert all my guys to infantry and let's just shift and exercise them for now. Now, great thing about Peru is that it has two formables. Also, fun fact about Peru, Peru can core partially or fully every single country in South America except for Uruguay. If I could spend 5 minutes of my life making that, you can spend 5 seconds of your life and subscribe. Now usually people are gonna tell you start justifying on Bolivia as soon as possible, but I'm not gonna do that today. Because I wanted to do these focuses which give them factories so I can later have those factories for myself. Let's go for construction effort, and I'm gonna create the agency real quick. I can also upgrade the agency now because my economy is kind of poo-poo. We got our spy, let's send him to Bolivia. And now we can hire Silent Workhorse, who somehow has a portrait now, or maybe this is a new generic portrait, I'm not sure. Let's go for construction effort too. There's something just so beautiful about this generic focus tree. It is basic, but it has everything you need. It has actually more than many focus trees have right now. And that's the option to create factions. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but more often than not recently, Paradox kept forgetting to add that line. For example, if you play as Belgium and go for the EU path, I think it's not visible right now. It is actually, look. This creates a faction, but doesn't set the rule to create factions. Same thing with Turkey, etc, etc. Luckily, I'm gonna fix some of those things in my mod. Also, I'm gonna go for infrastructure effort. Let's just found Bolivia now. Okay, one more upgrade and I'm gonna get the second operative slot. Let's now go for infrastructure effort 2, and look at my shitty luck. It's gonna spawn infrastructure in this state. We already built up stuff. Yay! Anyway, let's get war economy. Let's go for extra research slot. Let's get improved machine tools for even more production. I was thinking I usually go for this northern expansion route, you know, getting Ecuador, getting Colombia, getting Venezuela, but what if I instead just went south? I should get the Army XP guy. Let's go for Army Organization Expert. Now these divisions are okay, but they're only 8 width. Let's make them 10 width. We got a bold and beautiful third research slot. Let's not get too sis. I just can't miss out on this focus. It's beautiful. And these guys are also doing it. Nice. I guess I'm gonna go for support equipment. Agent killed. Well, still better than capture though, because then she's just a liability. Let's get Air Reformer Expert for Air XP. One thing we also lack is trains, so let's get them. And it's time to take out Bolivia. Just want to see what they're doing. They're doing armament effort. You know what? I'm gonna let them finish this, because that's another military factory for me after I take them out. In the meantime, I guess I'm gonna go for naval effort myself, because I want convoys. Okay, I got some generals. I guess I'm gonna go for this guy, and I'm gonna promote this guy. Now, one thing that my divisions lack is punching power, so I need to get some factories on artillery. One thing we also lack is air, so let's start researching Air Force stuff. Let's also improve the worker conditions in middle of the war. Also, I could go for political loyalty for some extra stability. I'm gonna duplicate this template and give this secondary template artillery, and then I'm gonna slowly convert these divisions. Let's now do the political tree. I'm gonna go for political effort. Yeah, they literally left their capital empty. Nice job, Bolivia. Let's just annex them, because you have to in order to do this formable. Now there's, 14 factories here. Let's survive the Confederation. I'm gonna go from 22 to 33 factories. Beautiful. Now I got some cores on Brazil, Paraguay, Argentina, and Chile. And honestly, let's take care of Chile while they're still somewhat weak. I'll also go after Argentina. Let's get branch independent spirit for even more daily air XP. This is gonna get us rid of all this dirty democratic support. Let's also go for state service and military, and now I can cheaply go for limited conscription. And I still don't have radio. Yeah, let's get the radio. And nationalism focus is next. And also, I'm gonna go for extended conscription. I'm also gonna do the same thing, duplicate this template, and Give these guys anti-air. Right, let's attack Chile. And the best part here is these first two states are my cores, and they already spawned like 4 factories in here, so that's gonna go directly to me. Justification for Argentina is ready too, but I obviously won't attack them yet because I'm slightly busy over here. Militarism is obviously next. I'm not trying to insult anyone, but if you are Chilean, your country looks like Mars in HOE4. Look at this. Italy sends military aid. Thank you, Italy. And honestly, I should connect these railways here. What am I even doing at this point? Coquimbo is empty. Please let me take it. Please let me take it. Yes. That's probably the hardest place to take in entire Chile. I can now start getting the air doctrine. I'll go for the middle one as always. Military youth is next. Let's get superior firepower. And look at those casualties. Now, the real question is, can I break through here? I can also bring a little bit of planes that I got here to fight for me. Finally managed to break through. And one last encirclement before we take out Chile. I'll take their entire navy, my 2 core states up north, and I'm gonna puppet them and do our operations here. Next focus is paramilitarism. Right now I have to push into Argentina. My goal is to get these supply hubs, and if I get them, I'm basically gonna win the war. The thing is, Argentina's gonna put troops on the border against Chile, but I won't call Chile ever into the war. Let's get infantry expert, and I guess I'm gonna go for ideological crusader because it gives me some stability. You can see we are wreaking havoc behind enemy lines. Nice. Let's go for ideological fanaticism next. And I don't want to take Buenos Aires yet. I don't want to capitulate Argentina. Alright, we can now create factions. Let's create faction with everyone's favorite, Italy. Since we're at war and in a faction with a pretty strong country, I can go for technology sharing for that 4th research slot. Thinking about it, I sure went for the bold attack. Now this guy's only free attack. Just realize when you click over here, it says Minister Pastriani Reservoir. Alright, we got the 4th research slot. Let's now get the 5th one. Great Sean Urquhart is probably the best thing that can happen to a country in OE4. I think we killed every single Argentinian division. No, some of them are hiding down here. Well, let's get them too. I'm just gonna call in Chile and kill them as well. I refuse to believe there's 80,000 people here. Hell, even this state has like 30,000. No. This thing down here, 80. Before we end the war with Argentina, let's call Italy into the war. This lets me control their divisions. And I'm gonna take their divisions, I'm gonna send them to, I don't know, Posadas, I guess. You have given all of your divisions to me, because you're too afraid to live free. Actually, before I end the war with Argentina, I need to do something real quick. Let's send half of our army up there. I'm gonna make some really bad planes. This is gonna be my CAS, and the fighter is just gonna have LMGs instead. I want range because strategic regions in South America are massive. 10 factories each should be more than enough for now. Fun fact, my capital still doesn't have a railway. I need more steel, so let's improve infrastructure in Santiago and also in Araucania. I'm gonna kick Italy out of faction. I'm gonna dismantle the faction, and then I'm gonna click on the decision. Now I can once again create faction with Italy, and I can once again send their entire army to Posadas. Let's finally take out Argentina. When it comes to Argentina, I want to take these 2 core states of mine. I want to abort Chile a little bit, and I'm gonna puppet Argentina in the rest. Gonna make sure to steal their civs and also navy. We have now bigger industry than Germany had at the start of the game. Let that sink in. Now we have to win against Ecuador. In order to win against Ecuador, we just need to take one single city, and that's Iquitos right here. Next focus, aviation effort. Why not? I'm gonna call Italy into this war as well. I should send my own planes here. Look at the range of these fighters that I had, and look at the range of the CAS. Yeah, that's why you need extra fuel tanks. Let's improve work conditions one more time. That's it, we did it. We can now piece them out, but before I do, I'm gonna kill these 3 divisions, cause why not? I guess I'm just gonna keep pushing to get even more army XP, because I got nothing better to do right now. Nice encirclement, let's take it out. I just thought of something genius. Let's take Guayaquil. Let's wait right before midnight. And now I can click on this decision. I'll take everything except for Pastaza. And now I can piece them out and annex them. Getting whole Ecuador for free. Ah, so based. Issue was, I could have done it without this thing, but then I would still have that national spirit, which means I can't join any more factions. But yeah, this works too. I just thought of this right now. I didn't prepare for this. Let's prepare for the next cheese, which I have discovered last night, which is beautiful. I need 2 full armies for that. Actually, I don't really do, but I need them. I want to have them, okay? Anyway, World War 2 just kicked off, and I will not be at war for some time, because for this exploit you must be not at war. Or you can be at war with allies, to be honest, but I'd rather not be. I'm also gonna hire the loser gentleman. Let's start building up Intel network in USA. I'll need a collaboration government there eventually. Okay, whatever. It's 1940, which means Japan is gonna soon sign a tripartite pact. So let's start justifying. Oh, the Menguko. Yeah, this actually makes a whole lot of sense. You'll see why in a second. I'll take the 1st army and send it to Anzio. 2nd army is gonna go to Palermo. I'm gonna prepare collaboration governments in USA from now on. Rip France, and here we are. Tripartite pact is a thing. Right, justification for Menguko is finished. I'm gonna do perhaps the biggest cheese you have ever seen. I'm gonna take these divisions, let's send them onto the sea. And once they're both on the sea, I just need to stop. Now now I need to make them walk to the land. Right, this looks good enough for me. We're gonna be attacking south, because south is generally hard to take than north. That's right, I will be attacking Italy. How? Well, look at this. Let's kick them out of action. Let's dismantle our faction. Let's slow down the game. Join the Axis right away. Now I can just attack Menguko, which means I attack Japan, which is guaranteed by Italy, which means I'm at war with Italy. How good is that? I left out Reggio Calabria on purpose, because it's a tiny victory point and I really need to take it in order to capitulate them. I will try to prevent Italian civil war from happening. If you know how to do it, good for you. If you don't, well, just try avoiding cities which have small victory points but control states, like Ancona, like Fiume, like Reggio Calabria. You don't really need them. Civil war is caused by them losing states, not by them losing cities. If you want to transport your divisions across the seas, get them onto the sea province, then immediately stop them and walk them. That way they won't be taken out by their navy. Also make sure that every time they're camping their ports, because they're gonna be coming back. And comes to Toscana, if you want to avoid taking it, you must not take Firenze and one more of these cities. If you're wondering why is Italy not joining the Japanese faction, let me tell you, that's the dilemma. They would rather join Axis, but they can't, so they just don't join the Japanese faction. Column! Radi! Italians are just giving me these beautiful encirclements here. Ooh, that's a big one. Man, I love killing Italian divisions, man. Just to level up this bloodthirsty general. And you know what? I've killed enough Italians. Let's end the war here. I'm gonna give one whole state to Ethiopia. I know I'm very generous. Anyway, I want to show you one tip, guys. When you want to do war operations like this in the peace deal, guys, make sure you do them at the end. Because when it comes to war operations, they forgot to add checks, so you can literally do them and end up in the negative score. So yeah, you can have a little bit more score that way. Maybe take another flotilla of their navy. They have 69 factories, so funny, I know. Now this sadly does mean that we're at war with Japan, but who cares about Japan? Let's just leave the Axis behind now, because I don't have to be in the Axis, you know. I'm gonna give all my guys rocket artillery now as well, and it's time to start helping out China. I'm gonna get military access from the Guangxi Clique, and I'll have to send my entire navy to Guangxi Clique. I think it's time to build this thing. Facility for planes. I don't know how to say it, I'm too dumb. If I want to do anything here, I need transport ships, I need them quickly. Wait, this thing doesn't give you electronic resource speed anymore? What the hell, Paradox? That's so dumb. I don't get the point of this. This is a generic focus tree. It's meant for minor countries which are not reworked. They're supposed to get things that they can benefit from. Who cares about project speed? No one. I'm a minor country. It's 1941. I still haven't built even one facility. Holy slop. Holy mother of slop. It's dog water. Abysmal dog water. Also, I completely forgot about the planes. Let's get the new planes. This will be my fighter. And this will be my Cass. I can't get enough naval dominance, it's just not enough. So I'll have to join the Chinese front. Since I'm their faction now, that means I can get the planes into here. I'll try to island hop. They're annihilating my guys. Can I please just take Taiwan? Turns out my navy isn't completely useless. What? I'm bombing their navy. It doesn't look like a scientist to me, let's just say that. Let's get radars. Turns out the worst possible Cass planes are enough to just bomb the Japanese navy. Let's start researching tanks. Let's take Okinawa now. I'm just gonna make sure that my navy is actually not doing anything, because they tend to be very suicidal. Wow, Okinawa is just empty. I got enough naval dominance, which means I can just naval invade Japan. Let's do that. I could improve our conditions again. Let's do Alexei Navalny on the Japan. Get it? Naval invasion, Navalny. Ha ha ha. You have planes with such a long range. You can even do this. Look at this. No, they took back Okinawa. It's never been this over in my entire life, dude. No, they're naval invading themselves. I mean, their own land. Yeah, let's try to repel that. Look at them, illegally falling back into the territory they're not even controlling. And they tell me AI doesn't cheat. Yeah, totally doesn't cheat. By the way, these two islands have the same number of building slots. No idea why, they just do. Okay, here we are, peace deal. Sadly, I couldn't take any of the Japan's navy, but I got myself North Korea and a strong Japanese puppet. I can take over the factional leadership of Chinese United Front, but why would I? Let's instead just leave it. Because now I can literally justify these guys, so let's do it. Leningrad already? That must be a naval invasion. No, it's... oh my god. Imagine Trotsky reading news about Leningrad falling to the Germany and then just being killed. Still rocking the interwar guns, by the way. I'm gonna join the German faction again, because now I can get myself Vichy France. Guess who has more manpower, China or Communist China? That's right, Communist China. Oh, we got radars, that's nice. One thing I noticed, by the way, you get no notification, like a sound notification. Let's now attack China. I mean, what am I gonna do now is just defend Liberia. Hope that they get guaranteed by the UK. They just did. UK is currently guaranteeing them in Turkey. Let's just defend Ireland next. I'll try pushing it to South Korea. Alright, UK guaranteed Ireland. That's what I like to see. Next guarantee costs 100 PP, which is gonna take them like 2 months, if not more. Which means I can, in the meantime, justify on some other countries. Let's justify on Colombia. And that's the third collaboration government USA. I don't need the fourth one. 90% is good enough. Let's finally get 9036 guns. I'm gonna attack them. They should join the Chinese United Front. Let's also justify Panama. I also should get some planes in here. I'll set up a trap here. Colombia still doesn't want to join, and this can be worrying. This means they want to join the Allies, but they won't just yet. However, if they're close towards capitulation, they will. Panama instantly joined. See, Panama is such a goat. So what you need to do with these countries is to avoid taking their capital, unless you know they're about to capitulate. Actually, avoid doing anything that will put them close towards capitulation. Micro is kind of hard when you're limited by the provinces you can and can't take. Anyway, Venezuela is next. I'll justify them too. I don't have to worry about them being guaranteed, because their fascist allies never guarantee fascist nations. Unless some certain flags are set or something like that, but this time there's nothing that can make them guarantee them. Let's build cooperation government in China. Okay, I reduce them to only 2 cities. I just need to destroy every single one of their divisions. And oh my god, there's 7 of them in Bogota. Okay, I just now need to make sure that I take their cities in sync. Okay, it's synced. Now I take this, and at the same hour we should take both of the cities. That's it. Free Colombia and also Navy. Well, not free, I fought for it, but still. Next up is Venezuela, and honestly, I'm a bit scared of them. I'm gonna build some forts. Now, once again, the same dilemma, but this time they're thinking between joining the Chinese United Front and Axis. Luckily for us, we already are in Axis, so they cannot join the Axis. That's great. Ooh, nice encirclement there. All of Moscow. Wow. That's just in 1 year of Barbarossa. That's even without having an Italian ally. Actually, that probably makes them stronger, because they don't have to defend all of their colonies and whatnot. I'll never understand why is Caracas a desert. I'm powered by Cuba. How ironic. Ha 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 ha. Okay, Venezuela is dead. We can annex them, and finally we can revive Bolivar's legacy. That's a lot of factories and even more manpower. I didn't pay attention, and look at what happened. Let's rescue our guys from being killed. I just need to micro a little bit and everything will be fine. Me being encircled in Korea turned out to be positive. Wait a minute, I only lost 1 single division. Wow. Let's finally attack. Let's now get a rubber puppet. I need Siam, I really do. Alright, we finished the land doctrine as well as the air doctrine. They instantly joined the Chinese United Front. Nice. I could get some more countries into it now when I think about it. Let's try with Vichy France. I need to bait a guarantee out of UK. Who do I not care about? Haiti. Yeah, they can guarantee Haiti. Now I can get these countries into Chinese United Front. How convenient. You're telling me Germany is not smart enough to just connect this to railway? Oh my god. I should be able to get 4 countries before the UK gets enough PP to guarantee others. I just don't get it. Why can't they core this? Why? Same way Germany can core this. Like, what the hell? You're telling me Germany doesn't have a core Luxembourg from Greater German Reich, but they have a core in this. The place where only Maribor was somewhat German at the time. Wow. I baited another guarantee out of UK. Don't tell me Soviets died. Oh my god, they died. Ooh, that's a big encirclement. I could maybe get Uruguay as well. They have lots of industry. Fun fact, Guatemala is the only Central American country which has railway, and it just connects them to Mexico. Oh, wait, they're affirming the... Oh, they can do intervention. Oh, crap. Wait a minute, they won't join a faction, it seems. Which means all of their divisions die, and we get them in the peace deal. Another puppet with tons of industry. Really? USA attacked me immediately. How convenient. But I was ready. I got encircled. Encirclement, huh? I hit you with the counter-encirclement card. Almost like I did this one time already. I should probably try getting Trinidad next. What do you mean Netherlands has capitulated? I was just thinking about Vichy France and how the hell am I gonna take them out. Then I just remembered, wait, I have an Italian puppet. 3 triplets. Actually, 3 quadruplets lead armies in China, and they are commanded by their 4th brother. Ooh, Turkey joined the Allies too. What? I'm gonna lose my head in this run, because I will shoot myself. I could do something super hilarious here. Yes, I did it, yeah. Get certain warded. What? Guess how many supply hubs there are in what China currently controls? 2. 1 right here and 1 right here. Yeah, I know, crazy, crazy. You see, it's actually historically accurate. Chinese people don't have enough food, you know. China might cap if I take the city. Probably won't though. Yeah, of course. Art of War rule number 1. If you ever think China is going to capitulate, but you're not sure, then they won't. Finally, China is done for. Brazil joined Chinese United Front. Wow, I was so prepared for this. Actually, I was. Look at my divisions. They're all here in position. Oh my god, 5 million manpower. Yes. Wait, I can just take out Vichy France. It's gonna be over. One thing I want to do also is train a bunch of divisions and then convert them to the big template. So I can delete them and retreat this manpower later once I get rid of China, which I'm gonna puppet. This is all just one massive front line, I just realized, because Vichy has this. I just realized it's 1944, I'm still using 10 blitz. 8 million people died in this war, but they were mostly Chinese, so it doesn't matter. Yep, here we are. Here's the peace deal. Don't we all love it when the puppet button just disappears, you know, it just disappears. So you have to load back because the peace deal system is broken. It's like either load back or lose out on like 100 factories from war operations. I really wonder what I'm gonna do. Now I'm at war with allies. But before I ended up at war with allies, I puppeted... What the hell is this name? Aurelio Bittencourt. What? Anyway, I puppeted Mexico, I puppeted Brazil, Vichy France, and also Chinese Empire. But I got tons of Chinese manpower here. Look, 2 million and another, what? Another million here. Great. I should definitely make all of these guys 20 width. 10 width is just too little in 1944. I'm also gonna give them engineers and recon. My goal is to take out the USA first, since I got tons of co-op government there. Oh, look at that rubber deficit. We all love it, don't we? The word foodstuffs just sounds wrong to me. I know it's correct, but it sounds like something a child made up. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I'm supposed to start getting jets. What do you mean French government returns to Paris? Oh! Oh, thank you, Germany. You just expanded my puppet. Thanks. Thanks, buddy. Thanks a lot. This encirclement is pure kinema. Oh, 60 factories. What? 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 We got all the rubber in the world now. Let's just spam planes. 150 factories each. Can I buy enough rubber? Yes, I can. I still like aluminum, though. I need to build infrastructure here. Italy, what are you doing, Italy? What? Germany's getting occupation over... Hell nah, you're not. And Mexico just randomly ended up in the Civil War. Great. And the game realized that I'm justifying on them, so they instantly joined the war after that, which means I won't be able to justify on anyone for the next 4 months. Tell me India can't even core itself anymore. I thought, like, at least over time they can, like, core it, but it turns out no, they can't. It saddened me, though, the way the HOI4 fell apart when this DLC came out. When I just saw how bad it is, I don't know, it kind of ruined my day. And the worst part, it was my birthday when this DLC came out. And when it eventually stops developing, I'll probably just play on the no step back version. I took back Zona Ryov. And let's set this as the pride of the fleet. I need that war support. Maybe also attach it to Germany. Yeah, that makes it better. Now I can get adult serve and get some manpower. They will never amount to anything, am I right? Where's the event? Oh, here it is. You know, you would believe that state with 10 million people would have more victory points than the one with 500,000. If you would think that way, you would be wrong. Look. Ooh, that's a nice one. I'm surprised how crap their air is. I'm literally winning the air war. Within 1940 planes, by the way. I love it how both we and the USA run out of manpower. And another one. Here we are, 1000 years later, still microing with my shitty infantry because I'm too lazy to build tanks. This is a proof that laziness is psychological, not physical. Also, damn, that relief is By taking Mississippi, I just made USA better. Ha 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 ha. So let's take the worst place in the world, not St. Louis, East St. Louis. How can two places be so close to each other yet be so different? Oh, that's right, one of them has a massive Bosnian minority, the other one doesn't. Fun fact, if you know what Sebil is, only 5 cities in the world have it. The last one is St. Louis. I'm not even kidding. Man, Minnesota has so much steel. There must be some air pollution there. What the hell happened here? Germany, what are you doing? And oh my god, what is this mess in Turkey? This is just disgusting. I got 24% war participation. That's crazy, considering the fact how long Germany's been fighting this war for. Yeah, I think it's a great time for you to get the Department of Defense now. Okay, that's it. Indianapolis has done it. No, 1,200. Still not bad. Oh, never mind. Oh my god. You know what? I'll create a collaboration government. It's now gonna be owned by my puppet, I can just annex them and I get everything for myself. Thinking about it, I could also eat Mexico. Before I do, I'm gonna convert some divisions to their template, so they run out of manpower. And now I can just annex them and delete those divisions. I'm gonna do the exact same thing with the USA. Or well, with this fake USA that I have right here, led by Wade Pillow. Fun fact, Pennsylvania is not a coastal state, technically, but in the game it is. Let's make our modern tanks. Here we are, here's our tank. Is it good? I don't know, we'll see. What do we lack? Chromium, oh my god. Okay, let's annex this USA. Look at that beautiful compliance. Plus on top of that, I can also go over here, do some harsh quotas. And also I got these divisions. When I delete them, I got the American manpower. That's right, I robbed them out of their land, literally. Out of their factories, out of their resources, and most importantly, out of their people. I'm using their own people to die in my own wars now. I can expand some of these resource decisions. All I need right now is the actual jet engine, and that's it. I can't forget I need mechanized as well. Let's max out the reliability and then production cost, and we get the best mechanized in the game. If someone told me that 10 with infantry is gonna get me through most of the war conquest and then 20 with through the rest of it, I wouldn't believe him. But I guess it did. Oh, I have a solution to our chromium problems, guys. Remember, this island has tons of chromium. This will be my fighter with 1900 kilometers range. Well, I'm just gonna change this to bomb blocks. Dugin literally predicted this. We got a trad-based land empire versus cringe naval empire. Oh my god. Oh no, Bangladesh rose up against India. It's over. It's over. Oh, I know what's happening. I know exactly what's happening. Partisans are supposed to be rising up somewhere. Therefore, these corps get anchored and partisans are supposed to rise up. Except they didn't. Bangladesh rose up. Almost like someone doesn't know how their own game works. Nah, I'm just jaded and cynical. Anyway, we got that chromium. Let's do some forced labor here. Dominion of India, the Kaiwaran partisans. They're anarchists, by the way. Also, they're Asian. What? Okay, I took Cuba as well. They've signed the white peace. What? Oh, what? I love getting to divisions teleported back to my capital, don't you all? Oh, and Sikkim also rose up because it was meant to be in partisans. These guys, I have no aggression pact with them, or well, Germany does, so I can't justify them, and they just white peaced, and I can't take India anymore. Nice, nice. No, why would you sign it? AI is gonna be the future, guys. AI is gonna be the future, guys. He's so ugly. Germans finally managed to connect its encirclement. Okay, they're no longer going for random leaders on historical, thank god. They used to do that, no idea why. Is Rossio, or however you pronounce this, a female name? What the hell? Literally, AI is so dumb it can't even connect railways anymore. I'm just looking at this deck stack, you know what? I won't fight the Axis legitimately, I don't care. I have stuff to do in real life. I'd rather do that than waste my time killing Germans in a fictional game. I know it sounds fun, it is fun, but I won't do it. You know what they should add to the game? So that you can actually leave factions in the middle of war if you are strong enough. I'm gonna make my medium tank template finally. 3-2 organization, that feels like a little too little. Let's drop one tank and put one motorized instead, actually mechanized. I'm so tired I can't speak properly. I can train almost 2 full armies, the only thing I'm really lacking is support equipment. Oh, I made a tiny little encirclement right here, nothing too special, you know, just a few divisions. The encirclement the size of half of Burma, plus this portal one right here. Is word portal even a thing? I mean, I know about portal like teleporting, but like portal province. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Telling me this is the reason why I can't push, because the game still doesn't recognize this as Chinese, because we don't have a single province right here. Yeah, now it has a supply connection, right? Yeah, it does, yeah. Oh my god. I can't get the psyche of every Shoei 4 player. For them, rework means better. Doesn't matter how shitty it is. For them it's better because it was touched more recently. Like when I go to official Holy 4 community, they'll just now cry about Japan desperately needing a rework. No, the game needs a rework. The whole game needs to be reworked. UK is naval invadable. 2 armies of tanks. Hell yeah. I'll try naval invading Liverpool. It's north enough for it to be undefended, but it's not too north. India is such a shithole, it literally has no airports either. At least like China has airports here and there, you know, sometimes you come across an airport. Germany is such a giga-chad in Hoi 4. They were encircled here for 2 years and they just built a multi-charge, large caliber gun to blow up Iran. Who the hell is this guy? Why does he give so much political power gain? I never saw 20% in my life, I think. Hell, even this guy, okay, this guy gives a bit more, he's 25, but still, he is the guy, you know, the sole reason for this game existing, most likely. Oh my god, 99%, what are you doing, UK? Sadly, they must go through English Channel, you know, god forbid they go around, you know, that's still not a feature in the game. Kuwait has capitulated, and soon will UK. Ooh, oh my god, did you see that? We killed like 50 planes in one mission. Okay, that should be it. Yep, here we are. Okay, here's the peace deal. Germany took almost everything. Hungary took lots of stuff for some reason, which means they are definitely a major now. Yeah, And so is Spain, and so is Bulgaria. Okay, now I'm going to take over the faction leadership of Germany. Let's do harsh quotas everywhere. And I also need 16 million army in the field. Well, these guys could go independent because they're at peace. Yeah, let's annex Italy. I need a massive Chinese template for this. Now just convert these 731 divisions to that. China's manpower went down to 27 million. Did Italy just create Greater Albania? They should add Greater Albania formable at this point. I might add it myself, actually. Let's steal all of Italian manpower, and let's just annex them. Can also attack Switzerland now. Okay, I can take over faction leadership, I just need another 50 factories. Oh, wait, I can do it. Let's join the war in Ethiopia. And I can just do it, yes. Let's create one brand new army. I'll send them all to, you know where. Singapore. Let's request all German divisions. Where are they? Okay, they gave me almost the entirety of their army. I'm gonna send them to Singapore and stuck them into the island in Indonesia, as I always do. I think I'm at war with major. Yeah, Ethiopia is a major, so let's use that to justify on these other countries. Switzerland has only like 100 planes. I mean, they got their priorities straight. They just go army, 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 and that's it. That's like KD of 70. It's like we're walking in like full power armor, Fallout type of stuff, and then just killing them or something. My fast is gonna begin in 20 minutes. I got massive coffee to finish. Who is winning these wars? Hungary, Bulgaria, Spain. Oh, you're all going out of the faction. Speaking of Spain, I'm first gonna take out Spain, because it's Spain. Ha 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 ha. So funny. Not, I'm ending my life. But these follow-up ending my life jokes are even less funny, to be honest. It's like so repetitive. I should just stop talking at this point. I should never talk again in my life. Resistant to occupation. Dude, you're literally owning your own state. Treaty of Craiova in 1948. You are not getting your Axis membership back. Ha ha ha. Get out of my way. I need to kick more people. Thank you. I love it how Hungary managed to steal stuff like Portugal, but they didn't get Croatia, which is their core now. Oh my god, that's a big one. Alright, all the German divisions are now officially stuck. Should I puppet partisans? Let's do it. I just want to see how hilarious is it going to be. I just puppeted 2 anarchist countries in one peace deal. This one became non-anarchist. It's Peruvian Spain, and these guys are still... they're not aligned. What? Whatever, I thought it's gonna be funny, now it's just disappointing. I'll just annex them both. You know it's late game when Croatia's got 500,000 manpower. By the way, did you know the biggest victory point in entire Croatia is not Zagreb, it's Zadar. I don't know why it's so big, it's even bigger victory point than Trst. I know a guy who lives here, he actually wasted some money on me, he gave me a donation. What an idiot. Don't be an idiot like him, guys, don't waste your money, especially not on me, because I will under-deliver every single time. Consistently. What? You want me to drop the Monroe Doctrine? I'm telling you, Gutenberg doesn't even check if you're in faction with Germany. Oh wait, maybe the whole thing of expansion is like to get more supply hubs. That actually makes a whole lot of sense now. Oh no, Ethiopia died. Thanks for another wacky peace deal, Germany, I guess. Oh wait, Tibet, Bangladesh, they created a faction. That's exactly what I needed. Now I'm gonna be at war with Major again. No! Who capitulated Tibet? What the hell? Who did that? Oh my god, it was Germany, of course it was. Ah, you're gonna get so... something. I need to get at war with Major, so let's justify on Sweden. I don't know why they went to Sofia. They thought I'm just gonna, like, ignore them and capitulate them, but sorry, that strategy didn't prove really effective to you. This time I actually had KD of 100. Okay, I should restart annexing my puppets. I think it's about damn time. Bye-bye Chile and bye-bye Argentina. Seriously, they had 41 of these divisions. Okay, let's attack Sweden. They're a major, so I get quick justifications again. Oh yay, 1949, we got axial jet engines. So I'm totally gonna bomb my enemies, you know, and not cheese the game. Und das wie keine Plackerei. Wir schaffen zusammen 7 Tage lang. Wir schaffen zusammen, nicht allein. I think it's time to fry the big fish. Let's kick them from the faction. Let's make one random naval invasion into this province. No idea why, just, you know. Oh look, they're justifying on me too, yeah. All I need to make sure is that I'm at war with all of their puppets. How are we doing down here? Oh, we took that. How many casualties does Germany have? 7 million. This guy's kill 9. Oh my god! But it's so funny which you're gonna have German Reich in exile. Sorry, Greater Germanic Reich in exile. Man, I see why Allies never liberated Amsterdam in World War II. Oh, I forgot about Britain. I guess it doesn't matter. Okay, they finally capped. You now have to take out Sweden somehow. Mods, don't even bother with a funny prank. Just straight up kill him. Tawaret al-Halabi. Yeah, definitely a Germanic operative. Oh my god, it's 5 AM in the morning. I need to finish this. This is probably the only time it's realistic for Sweden not to capitulate yet. Or I could create faction with Finland. Let's do it. Yeah, it's still his young age, you know. His uncle is still, you know, he's still young, you know. This is the worst thing about Sweden. Why did they add this feature? They can just hide their mobile quarters away. And like, that's it. The end of the war. Okay, these guys joined the war. Great. Luckily for us, Finland has definitely built up tons of airports while we were gone. Yes, that's the mobile headquarters. Oh, you're gonna die. Oh, you're gonna so much die. I'm gonna request all the Finnish divisions, send them over here. Oh, we lost our funny guy, now we got another generic guy here. Okay, so Finland's about to cap. I just need to kick them out of faction right before they do. Please annex them. And oh my god, what happened here? We killed their mobile headquarters, which means they should soon cap. Come on. Yes, oh my god, finally. Okay, so honestly, this is the only instance where this new peace deal mechanic is gonna be useful. By the way, not an optional, a forced peace deal mechanic. Exactly 500 states. My war goal on this is, oh wait, I have a truce with them. Until tomorrow, now I can attack them. Anyway, bye bye Uruguay and Brazil. Bye bye Finland again. Bye bye Japan and bye bye schizo-anarchist Spain. Fortress Siam. I forgot about this, I don't care. Bye bye Siam. Look guys, this is why we need one world government. We literally have no need for army, trust me, it would go well. Nothing bad would happen, trust me. Wait, France, you're missing one thing. Let me give it... Oh wait, I can't give it back to you because you're a generic country. I'll give you something better. 50 million passports to Peru. Imagine your region being neglected with development because it was too tiny on a map to click. That's it, China. Goodbye. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video guys. If you did, like, share, subscribe. See you in the next one, where I'll probably do 1 instead of 2. And yeah, look, I just did second war conquest. Haha, I'm so funny. Bye.